All right, everybody, welcome to the Lungful ZINC reading series. And we are very, very lucky tonight. We have two fantastic readers and my assistant. She'll hug you if you're nice to her. Oh, but not lift up your dress. It's not that kind of reading. That's later. So we're going to start with Annaliese Downey. And because she's very mysterious, she sent me 4 poems and not a lot of biographical information. I think she's living under an assumed name, identity. She's hiding it. So what I'm going to do is I made an acrostic introduction in the tradition of Brendan Lorber's acrostics that he used to do for years here. So I'd made an acrostic based on her name and her poems, like using her poems and the letters of her name. Anxiety presents first in the mouth. Not even so bad it's good, I mean truly horrible. No case will, and talk about dark matter, while, like the apples of the moon, I milk them. Everybody looking forward. Sexist, ageist, internet hate mobbish issues. Easy, disco guppies and chapbooks, assless. Owls drift through, which will tempt me to lie and say that I've had visions. Not that you can see here how the last horse is tied. Eyes like the rings of Saturn, mouth like a cave of faith. Young things at sea. Everybody, please welcome Annaliese Downey. Hi. Wow, Tracy, I can't see you, but I think I'm looking at your general direction, and that was an awesome poem. So
it's all yours.
Well, that I don't know how to dig myself out of that hole, but no, that was great, and thanks for asking me to read here. It's truly a pleasure, and yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I'm Annaliese, and everyone can hear me, right? Okay, sometimes I do this thing where I get really quiet because I think, like, I'm going to start speaking in tongues.
I think you can whisper with that sound system.
No, you're like this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, the first 3 poems I'm going to read are from a larger work I've been messing around with. They're not quite done, but that makes it more interesting. If you have any suggestions, you can make them, but then you have to buy me a beer. Thank you. The first piece is called Young Things at Sea. Kissing your brother you against coral bosco, a forest of hands mistakenly raised, owls drift through leaves of the sea. Your brother is tarnet, crabbish-faced, I kiss him. You 2 boys are sailing through my trench, I wish to kiss to you where you do go, where God's got an island in doubt, throwing stones, hazed in a white veil, by a whale stoved, getting stoned without me, so thrown from the horn, in the sun. Second piece is called Tarantula. Does everyone see my legs? Does anyone see what they're doing? They're like jelly mold right now. This is astounding. How the body takes over.
Do you want a chair?
Oh no.
No, you're good.
I'll be good. I'll just do this. It's turning into that kind of reading, guys.
If the poems aren't shaking so much that you can't read them, it's okay.
If the poems are not shaking?
Right.
Okay. Okay, they're not. Switch to this hand. Tarantula. It won't for one day let me be done with it, damn it, but I needs rub tongues with you a while, lock mine door, damn it, let no line in. It has 10 fingers, a house in the country, a tree full of black figs and green winter dresses. I like the way you hurt my fingers, baby.
It is coming, and does not come means is coming. I look and it is my favorite slave collar. I look and our hearts are grazed together. I look and oh, please shove my nose in this bright, bright snow. Thank God, thank you, thank God for this bright, bright snow. Black daisies. I milk them. I make them come out full down in weeks of that I have loved you coming soon. Insurrectors in sweaters or telephone, rending my collar. My favorite slave, cahier de doléances. Sorry, my leg. Where were we?
Add that line. Sorry, my leg.
See, as the
Your
poem
beer man.
continues.
That's your beer. Would you like it now?
Sorry, I'm at a reading. Sometimes I forget that I'm like around people. Sorry again. Insurrectors in sweaters or telephone rending my collar. My favorite slave cahier de doléances, ou et ou was all I could offer. Black daisies, pearls of thunder, white clothes to wear. I make them coral. I'm just gonna move this a little bit. Cool. This next poem is for a friend of mine named Michael Iovino. He's a great poet. He's a great guy. He's kind of like a Lorca, if Lorca grew up on some like distant space colony and also listened to like a lot of gangster rap. He's really good. So this is for Michael Iovino, and it's called Samsara. Wheel, it's winter's end. The slurb surrounds us. Samsara. The lady in the pink dress rearranges the folds of her ass in the long chair. The blue-eared coyote cries way out in his longboat. Ceylon shrieks in the darkened hallway. F-U-C-K. If you see me, parlay, catcher of the dragon's tears. Let pearls drip from your nostrils. Speaking of the moon, hey Jupiter, that thing I said about it, sorry. Nobody is ever saying anything to anybody. Haha, funny. Let's all give a fuck about stars and spiced Martians, and as for the moon, plan a grand, gilded, opulent theft. Thanks. Keep doing that. This next poem is the poet Brandon Brown came to Pratt, where I go to school, and read some of his translations of Catullus, and then we also started talking about the role of pop music in OWS, specific to Oakland, where he's from, and I wanted to ask him a question, but I got shy, so I just wrote a poem instead, and it is called On Friday for Brandon Brown. Cool, yeah, so read what you say about black bloc anarchists with Rihanna haircuts and the police. Also, ABBA becoming #1 nationwide protest song sensation, complete with disco guppies and chapbooks, assless/riot text. What I am interested in is your personal opinion on truly fucking horrible pop music. Not even so bad it's good, I mean truly horrible pop music like, say, Rebecca Black's Friday. The sexist, ageist, internet, hate mobbish issues of which we won't for now get into, because can you imagine 10,000 black bloc anarchists with braces pushing back the Oakland police singing, you know what it is, everybody looking forward. And if anyone can, I don't know, give me Brown's email address so I can send that to him, that'd be cool. I'm not trying to stalk him, I promise. I would be much more forward if I were trying to stalk him. Less laughter than I wanted on that one.
Really?
It was really good.
I will end with a response to the poem 100 by John Yao. It's something I'm working on. I actually have a Tumblr dedicated to it. It's 1,000 poems, the numeral 1,000, 1,000 poems.tumblr.com. And it's from, and I mean, when I say I'm writing 1,000 poems, I mean I have 103. And something to aspire to. So this is about 15 poems from 1,000, or Oh Yeah, John Yao, with apologies to John Yao. Almost too pretty to eat. A cake decorating contest goes awry. An entirely different sort of contest ensues. Adjustment of Wendy. At the end of it all, Wendy dies and Peter screams outside her window, shredding his collar. John and the other one are probably alcoholics or pedophiles. There's nothing to do about any of it because it is the postmodern condition. Braintree, Massachusetts. The sexual tension native to long family vacations. One day I hope not to laugh at my own jokes, but I don't think that'll ever happen. I'm just happy you're happy. Then again, if you found that funny, I don't know. Self-help. Nobody will love you just as you are. Not if you're going to be like that. I won't be able to read this one without cracking up.
Say no more.
I know. Maybe I'll get back to that one. The Internet Loves You. Honestly, the most spiritually insipid bit of pornography I have ever seen in all my life. Fuck Island 5, Fun in the Sun. Oh man, I still can't read it. No, okay. Double penetration, dehydration, and scurvy. That's not funny. True Boston loves it. Cool.
It's because he does it.
No comment. Kierkegaard's glasses. I either have a backache or a hard-on. What gives? Tarantula 2. Our brother was really good at making himself look like a giant tarantula. And even when he got close enough to be recognizable, we still thought he was a tarantula, even though he looked like our brother. Every time it wasn't the tarantula meant only that it hadn't come yet. When the tarantula did come, we couldn't quite believe it wasn't our brother. Profane illumination. My first sexual fantasy was about the Spanish Inquisition. Bureau of Nothing after Ron Padgett. Nothing in that filing cabinet. 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 I hate that poem. Women. I too dislike them. Thank you.